Well, good afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Got back from the flea market about an hour and a half ago, and what I've been doing is cleaning up some medallions, and I'll get to them in a minute. Interesting story here. Well, maybe not for most of you, but a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, I guess, I bought those beautiful Indians and uh, and a couple other sets, uh, sterling sets. Tom had these Apollo sets, and well, apparently today he still had them. So I guess Tom needed money. So he offered them to me at melt value. They're sterling. So it come to $604 and he took $600. So for the first time I can remember, I got something actually from Tom below melt. And I figured, well, I can go home. Let me go home, clean these up. Now, I wasn't that enthused about the Apollo sets, but I was when I could buy them below melt, even if it was just a couple bucks. So what I'm going to show you is the first set. Apparently, is called the Project Apollo, and it's let's see, one, two, three, four, five, it's 20 coins, taking you through the whole Apollo program from the first liftoff the until the return from the moon. And there's an interesting letter goes along with it that this guy, and it has the Franklin Mint indentation on them, both of them, that apparently he returned the first set because there were supposed to be mixed in with the sterling silver some actual silver that was taken to the moon. Now, there was apparently some kind of mix up because uh, the guy starts off by saying, I'm very pleased to send you enclosed replacement set of the 20 Project Apollo medals. I am sure you will find every bit as beautiful as your original set. And also enclosed is a new certificate of authenticity testifying that these medals do contain silver carried on the flight of Apollo 13. So apparently the Franklin Mint screwed up and didn't include any silver from the actual silver from Apollo 13. Now they may have taken 2 ounces of silver up on Apollo 13. You can't waste uh, cargo space and weight on something as stupid as that. But they probably took up a couple ounces and were paid a nice sum by the Franklin Mint. And when they come back, they melted those couple ounces down with all the rest of the silver to produce this set of sterling silver. And here's the thing of authenticity that goes with it. And these were done in December 1970. So we'll take a quick flyby on those and then we'll get to the second set. You know, I'm famous for my flybys. So well, you can't smell it, but I obviously I took these out of here. Now they are really very lustrous or whatever you want to call them, but uh, you take, I don't know if you're familiar with these sets, but there are plastics that you slide out that are in front and behind these, and they get scratched real easy. But all these sets, the reason I didn't buy them in the first place is they were real tarnished. But I said, what the hell? So I brought them home and I cleaned them up. Now on the back, see, besides that, on the back of each coin or medallion, I guess they're not really coins, is they're all different on the front, and like most mints, they're all the same on the back. Now, we'll just leave that for a second. We'll go on. Well, we just stare into space. That's, we'll go on to the next set. Now, this set, entitled America in Space, first edition sterling silver proof set. Again, explains what they are. Each coin in here has its own, or medallion, excuse me, I keep calling them coins, has its own little booklet that goes along with it. Not merely does it have, we'll see, there's 24 of them. It has these 24 little booklets, but, and they start out like they should with Robert Goddard in the 20s, the first successful American dealing in multi-stage rockets, and then they just build and go right through again to where they're landing on the moon. But with these, each medallion has its own story also on the back, besides having the little booklet. So they go all the way through to where they recover the moon landing. So, as I said, I wasn't that crazy about the sets, but when uh, when you can clean medallions, it has no effect on the value of them, uh, and you can buy them for melt. Then I guess I had to go and get them. So I am really, truly, hopefully, this will be the last of my sets, because what I'm doing now with them is I give them to my friends that have dogs and guns, and they put them in their gun safes. So now I don't have. By tomorrow, this will be in somebody's safe. Uh, so now I never have more than a couple $100 worth of silver in the house. And that's it. Here we go. From me to outer space.